Everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to do topic 47 of paper 2, and here we are going to discuss soil water plant relationship. Topic 47, soil water plant relationship. So the first topic in this session we are going to discuss is the difference between transpiration and guttation. Transpiration and guttation. So transpiration occurs during daytime only, mainly occurs during daytime, and guttation mainly occurs during night. Water is given out as vapor. Water comes out as vapor. But here the water comes out as liquid only, not vapor. In transpiration, water is pure. Water is pure, but in guttation, the water contains dissolved salt and sugars. It occurs through transpiration occurs through stomata, lenticle and cuticle. Through stomata, lenticle and cuticle. But guttation occurs through a structure called special structure. That is called hydatoid, found only in leaf tips and margins. It is found only in leaves, tips and margins. This is controlled process. This process is wholly controlled by plant, very controlled process, while guttation is an uncontrolled process. What transpiration do? It lowers down temperature of surface. Lowers temperature because here the water comes out as vapor, as evaporation, and we know that evaporation decreases the temperature. It lowers down temperature of surface. But there is no such relationship in guttation. So you must be knowing what transpiration and guttation is. Transpiration, through which water vapor is released through stomata, and guttation is through water comes out in liquid form through hydatoids, that is present in lip tips and margins. So this is the basic difference between the two. I hope you all understand this. Moving on, what is the difference between dew drops and guttation water? Differentiating. Dew drops and guttation water. So dew is obtained due to condensation of surrounding moist air, and dew is obtained due to condensation of surrounding moist air. While guttation of internal process and water comes out through hydatoids. So guttation is an internal process, and here the water comes out from hydatoids. Both dew and guttation require some precautions and environment. They both require some environment, but guttation is primarily caused by excess root water absorption. So what happens here? When the roots absorb excess water, then the excess water comes out from hydatoids, that is guttation. In guttation, water droplets extrudes from hydatoids. In guttation, the water droplets come from hydatoids. But while in dew drops, water droplets were found all over leaf surface. Here suppose this is leaf, So guttation water can be seen in the margin and tips of lips, but dewdrops can be found everywhere, anywhere on the lips. So this is the difference. Suppose you are waking in the morning and you find water on some lips. How will it difference? Is it guttation or dewdrops? So these are the basic. And one more important difference is that gutted water always contains some sugars, dissolved sugars, but dewdrops are pure form of water. So these are the things through which you can differentiate dewdrops and guttation. I hope you all understand this. Now moving on. This was asked in previous year, very important question. Why permanent wilting point take place? Why wilting point, that is PWP, takes place? So you have to describe why permanent wilting point happens. So it is not that complex topic. I have discussed permanent wilting point in previous lectures also, so you should be knowing that. So what is permanent wilting point? Permanent wilting point is a point when plant is unable to suck water from roots. When plant is unable to suck water from roots. The roots are not able to suck water, although there are some water may be present in soil, but the roots are not able to suck this water. Hence, due to dryness, there will be dryness and lack of water. Dryness, so lack of course there will be dryness, then there will be lack of water. First, plant wilts. That is, it doesn't look fresh. Plant doesn't look fresh. वो मुरझाया हुआ सा लगेगा plant. Suppose this is the leaf, normal plant. After wilting, this will look like this. Okay, so it will not look fresh, and after some time, due to lack of water, the plant will die, and eventually due to lack of water it will die. So this is what permanent wilting point is. Hope you all understand this. Now moving on, what is evotranspiration? Evotranspiration is the total amount of water loss. It is the total, as your name suggests, from evaporation and transpiration. When you combine evaporation plus transpiration, it becomes evotranspiration. So it is the total amount of water loss in form of water vapor into the atmosphere, in form of water vapor into the atmosphere from surface of the total amount of water loss in form of water vapor into the atmosphere from surface of soil, that is evaporation, water bodies. So this is evaporation from surface of soil, water bodies, as well as from aerial parts of plants. Is known as evotranspiration, and this is transpiration. So evaporation plus transpiration makes evotranspiration. Now what are the factors affecting evotranspiration? Factors affecting, first we will discuss environmental factors, such as temperature. High the temperature, high will be evotranspiration. Humidity, wind speed, these factors also enhance wind speed. Albedo, availability of water availability. These are environmental factors. We have got some plant and crop factors such as vegetative cover, leaf area index, shape and size of leaf, type of plant, stomatal resistance, so all these factors lead to evotranspiration. These all factors are responsible for evotranspiration. We have other factors also. Let me rub some part here. They've got some geographical factors also. Geographical factors such as latitude and longitude. We have some soil factors also, such as soil moisture, soil capillary character, water table depth. So these are the factors that affect evotranspiration. Hope you all understand these things. Now moving on, what is water potential in plant cell? Next topic of this session, that is water potential in plant cell. So what is water potential? The difference between free energy of water molecule, difference between free energy of water molecule in pure water and energy of water in any other system. In any other system is termed as water potential. So this is the difference between energy, that is free energy of water in molecule in pure water, versus energy in water in any other system, pure water versus any other system. So this is the difference between the two. We can get water potential. So it is measured in bars. It is measured in bars. Water potential is that is denoted by psi. This is psi. Water potential of a protoplasm is equal but opposite to diffusion pressure deficit. Some water potential of pure water is 0, then since water potential of pure water is 0, the presence of solute particles reduces free energy of water. So presence of water potential of pure water is 0. So presence of solute particles reduces or decreases free energy. Hence water potential also decreases. There is decrease in water potential, because as pure water has 0, the solute particles decreases free energy, so water potential is less than, decreases. Therefore psi, that is water potential of solution, is always less than 0. Water potential of solution is always less than 0, because there is less free energy, or its highest value can be 0. So I hope this is not solution, this solution. So I hope you understand these things. Let me rub it. And for solutions, water potential is determined by three factors. So let it be that water potential, that is psi, is equal to psi m plus psi s plus psi p. Here psi m is metric potential, which is used for surface such as soil particle, cell wall, to which water molecules are absorbed. This is used for surface which absorbs water molecule. Then psi s is solute potential. It's used for solute potential, or you can also say it as osmotic potential. The amount by which water potential is reduced. It is the amount by which water potential is reduced. And psi p is pressure potential. So this is the formula of water potential. Hope you understand what water potential is. Now moving on to next topic of this session, that is soil plant atmosphere continuum. Soil plant atmosphere continuum, which is also known as SPAC, soil plant atmosphere continuum. So SPAC is a pathway for water. It is the pathway for water moving from soil through plants, moving from soil to plants to atmosphere. So this is the pathway from soil to plants to atmosphere. So continuum is the description of highlights the continuous nature of water. What continuum is? It is the description of highlight of, that is continuous nature of water. It is continuous nature of water or water pathway, that is from soil to plant to atmosphere. So what are the this is what you can, how you can define SPAC. What are its components? So water in soil is in soil water in soil is in terms of tension. Water in organism, water in organism is in terms of diffusion pressure deficit. That is DPD. While vapor pressure or relative humidity, vapor pressure or relative humidity to characterize atmospheric water. These are for characterization of atmospheric water. That is, water in atmosphere is in form of pressure or relative humidity. Atmospheric water. So this is what SPAC is. In soil it is in tension, in organism it is in DPD, that is diffusion pressure deficit, and in atmosphere it is in form of vapor pressure or relative humidity. So I hope you all understand SPAC. Now what are soil moisture constants? Soil moisture constants. Now first one is field capacity. It is the capacity of soil to retain water against downward gravitation. Capacity of soil to retain water against downward gravitation. Suppose this is soil and some water is going downward due to evaporation, but some water will be retained, and this water is what field capacity is. Now we've got wilting coefficient. It is the point at which soil is unable to supply water to plant. Point at which soil is unable to supply water to plant. We've just discussed permanent wilting point, where plants are unable to absorb water from soil. So from here, plants where starts wilting at wilting coefficient. Third one is hygroscopic coefficient. Maximum amount of hygroscopic water absorbed by 100 gram of dry soil under standard conditions of humidity. Under standard conditions of humidity, that is 50%, and temperature that is 15 degrees Celsius, not 15 degrees Celsius. So the maximum amount soil hygroscopic water absorbed by 100 gram of dry soil. How much dry soil can absorb? That is hygroscopic coefficient. Now moving on, what is available water capacity? Let me rub this. Available water capacity. Almost all of water requirement to apply soil, amount of water required to apply to a soil at wilting point to reach field capacity. To reach field capacity. So the amount of water we require to apply in soil at wilting point to reach field capacity is available water. Now 5 is maximum water holding capacity. Maximum water holding capacity. Amount of moisture in soil. This is the amount of moisture in soil when it pours, both macro and micro, when it pours both macro and micro capillary pores are completely filled with water. So what is maximum water holding capacity? When both macro and micro pores are completely filled, then the soil will not be able to hold any much of water. That is maximum water holding capacity. So I hope you understand all these concepts. So that is all for today. If there are any queries, do comment. If you like it, please press the like button, do share and subscribe. Keep making notes. I always tell you in every lecture, the notes you are going to make are your brahmastra. Every question will be directly from the topics I am teaching. So keep making notes of the topic from the session, and it will help you 100%. That's all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.